Good day, folks. This time around, we are touching on IGCSE, algebraic expressions, expansion, factorization, and algebraic fractions. By the end of this discussion, one should be able to represent numbers and expressions using letters, expand brackets involving algebraic terms, also being able to factorize algebraic expressions, including quadratics, also manipulation of algebraic fractions by addition, subtraction, multiplication, as well as division. One should be able to simplify algebraic expressions fully. Now, things that we might need in this process, we might need to have familiarization with letters that we use, e.g. X, Y, A, B, you name them. And when they come in small letter form. Also, like terms can be added or subtracted. This will lead into simplification of expressions. Also, when we come to idea behind indices, when you are multiplying common letters, laws of indices can apply. Then we have examples there. Interested in expansion of brackets, these three that we have there is multiplying everything that we have inside the brackets. So when 3 multiplies x first, it gives us 12x, multiplies 4, it gives us 12. And when we have double expansion of brackets, all the terms in the first brackets, they multiply everything in the second bracket. So we need to be cautious about this. X squared is what gives us x there. 3 times 5 is what gives us the last term, 15. Then for the middle term, we look at the adjacent terms to the brackets. 3x and 5x when we sum gives us 8x. Then factorization, we need to note that is reverse of expansion. Also is used to simplify expressions and solve equations. Then algebraic fractions, these are fractions that contain algebraic expressions, and the rules is to factorize first. Why do we factorize? Sometimes we want to simplify by cancelling common factors, or we might need to find LCM when adding or subtracting. So let's dive into these basic 10 examples together. If I check here, I've got like terms that's A, and they have the same degree. So when you say they are like, it means we can sum them, end up giving us 3A. Using indices, this time around it's a product, and when I'm multiplying the common variable, I simply add the indices. So all of them are 1. So when I add 1s 3 times, it gives me 3. That will be x to the power 3. Then I'm expanding one bracket. So 4 will multiply x squared, it gives us 4x. 3 to multiply negative 3, it gives us negative 12. Still moving, expanding two brackets. This is what we get. X and x, they give us x squared. 2 and 5, they give us the last term, which is 10. Then the adjacent ones, 2 and x, they give us 2x. The last ones, they give us 5x. Those are like terms. So we end up, when we combine them, giving us 7x. That's how we expand two brackets. Then factorizing, we are looking for HCF of 3 and 6. It happens to be 3. And we only have a letter on the first part. There's no need to worry about. So we divide the first term 3x by 3. It gives us x. We divide the second term plus 6 by 3. It gives us plus 2. We close our bracket. That's the factors. Factorizing a quadratic. When we are factorizing a quadratic, we need to build two brackets where we look at the coefficient. If the coefficient is 1 there, we put x and x, because we are saying x times x gives us x squared. Then we look at 10, two factors of 10, such that when you add them, they give you 7. Those are going to be 5 and 2. So those are the factors of that given expression. Then simplifying in our algebraic expression, what we'll do here is numbers, they simplify themselves, variables, they simplify themselves. I can start with variables. Yes, x and x, they cancel. Then I end up having 6 divided by 3, that's a 2. Then moving to number 8, where I want some to simplify algebraic fraction with factors. Well, my numerator, if I look at it clearly, is x squared minus 3 squared all over x plus 3. And if I check carefully, on the numerator, I have difference of 2 squares, which can be factored into x minus 3 and x plus 3. That's my numerator. All over on the denominator is x plus 3. And from one direction, I can see x plus 3, they cancel, leaving me with a final solution of this. Then number 9, we want to add algebraic fractions. So we need common denominator or LCM of the denominators. They're identical, so it's going to be basically x. So what do? We just add the numerator. So it's 2 plus 3 gives us 5 over x. Then moving to the 10th problem, here is multiplication. So we are allowed to go either diagonal or in line. It's up to us as we try to simplify. And what I can see here is if I go diagonally, there's x and x, those they cancel. So I end up having 3 times 2, which is 6 over 5. That's my result today. I think basically that's it for the introduction to algebraic expressions, fractions, and their simplifications, as well as factorization for IGCSE extended mathematics. Please remember to like, share, and also subscribe to the channel to keep on receiving our latest updates when recordings are done. Bye for now.